Hey Legionnaires, welcome back with some more NTW review today. What? Okay, all of a sudden just some light dragoons just fly on into us here. Okay, I thought they were both setting up. You can see Britain and France are setting up. It seems like the British decided to go for a little charge while I was just starting the intro there. But yeah, we're here with some more NTW 3v today. And this is a glorious 3v3. We have France 1812, we have the Italian campaign France, and we have like a Spain that's like loyal to France with like 1810 Spain, which you don't often see actually, this faction. And they are facing today, they're facing the peninsula like British army. I believe they're facing also Egypt, yeah, the British Egypt army, and then we also have Austria 1809 here. So yeah, this should be a really good one. I'm being told it's quite a close one, and it certainly looks like it's setting up to be a very nice showdown. We have 1812 France up against Peninsula Britain, so some pretty strong factions here facing each other. And like, I mean, again, the same, it's kind of like set up quite perfectly because 1800 Italy, like the Italian campaign, like oh my gosh, there's so many troops in here. Like, my frame rate goes down ever so slight when I zoom into that. But yeah, like the early period France is facing the early period Britain as well, and then we got Spain versus Austria, which is just a bit weird. I'll admit, the weird factions can face each other. But it looks like Allies captured building. I presume it's the French capturing this building here. Yeah. So what did they stick in? They probably just some line infantry. I'm surprised they didn't put any, like, I don't know, grenadiers in there. Seems like Britain, like the Egyptian campaign Britain over here, is quite happy to push forward. Kind of surprised about it because there's a lot of cav just sat here. I can hear something going off. Oh, more cavalry. Oh yeah, more cavalry going in. You can see the infantry here, line infantry firing. I mean, there's cuirassiers in front of them. They need to be careful that they don't kill and rout their own cuirassiers here. But early doors, we're seeing a lot of cavalry charges. Brunswick hussars here getting routed by cuirassiers. We're about to see another big cavalry charge. We've got dragoon guards coming in. They're going to have dragoons of France. They should win that fight. You can see, oh, got some artillery hits getting just taken out by Chasseur Cheval. It's a really good snipe there. And then we also got some hussars coming in to try and deal with these dragoons. Probably can do those cuirassiers over there, which are getting gunned down with their own side. The guns are breaking, or at least one of them has. The other one might go soon as well. King's German Legion artillery, and then the chasseurs up there, they're going to go into the back. Yeah, cavalry's starting to lose here. The dragoon guards having a rough time. The cuirassiers coming in. Massive cavalry fight. If they can just fire a few volleys here, like the Cumberland Gentlemen, as they're being called, they can probably rout a lot of this French cavalry.
Our men are running.
What we got here? Got Grouchy's hussars as well, but there you go. It didn't matter. Grouchy's hussars will not be needed. The dragoon guards broke. They did break a lot of French cav as well. Got some light dragoons returning. Arthur Wesley's back there, but yeah, this it's not 1800. This Peninsula like army now for Britain is very short on cavalry. It's kind of thrown away its best cavalry already. So that's a dangerous move. Is this all 1812 here? Yeah, this is all 1812. Jeez, this is a big army. I mean, these are two very big armies. It's like a line battle that's starting to get underway over here as well. Britain and the Italian campaign are dueling it out already. If you're enjoying seeing NTW3 on the channel and would like to see some more Napoleonic action, and do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. As always, guys, thank you for all the support recently, and just keep it up. Got the Cameron Highlanders in here. You can't really see them with the bushes, but we've got some Highlanders here. What are these? Cameronian Foots. These are like the same sort of, like they're Cameronian Highlanders. Or Cameron Highlanders. Cameronian Foots. We've got lots of Scots here. We've got a Highland Foot here as well. With their kilts on. I'm sure they're getting chilly legs. We've got the 13 foot there. Got lots of big infantry units. I presume that, yeah, the Egyptian campaigns are really big units. You can see here as well, they're like 1812 France. They possibly start thinking about turning. It's just being shot on the side by these royal foot here. What are these guys called? Pontius Pilates bodyguards. Okay. I presume that's Pilates. That might not be. Pilates? I don't know. Pilates is probably absolutely not. I do not know. But we will see what is going to go on here. Looks like 1812 really pushing hard, and it is certainly getting like taking a lot of casualties. They need to be careful. They need support from their French ally here, the 1800. Austria's also now turning up on the scene. He's got a 3-pounder setting up here. He's going to try and duel it out. I mean, we've got also cavalry here, and we've got actually some parts of the Spanish army starting to arrive. This is all like line infantry. Can't form square though. What are these? Lancers of the gendarme. Okay. Yeah, they're all slowly starting to arrive. Spain's army's a little bit further behind. Chasseurs Cheval. It's a very French-style army because obviously it's just like the French puppet, like King Joseph is just in charge really. He's not really a puppet, just the Emperor's brother. You can see here Chevaliers of the Royal Guard. They should be pretty good. You imagine anyway. You imagine they'll be pretty good. Anyway, back to the main fighting. It looks like we got British cavalry coming in here again, light dragoons, and they're chasing down these cuirasses. Why the cuirasses aren't bothering to fight that? They're both very tired. They probably could easily win that fight. And here you go, in come some hussars. They're going to do the job instead. There you go. They should win that fight. The line battle here is certainly, I'd say, more in favour of the British because, like, the French can barely see up this hill. You can see they can only just see the top. They might want to just try and scale that hill a little bit more. Over here, they're a bit better off. Seems like the British are losing though. Fight for your king and country. They're bringing an artillery piece forward through the. Yeah, they are. Got another line. They got another foot artillery here. 9-pounder setting up. Yeah, it is Peninsula. Peninsula Army brought a lot of artillery. A lot of artillery. You see now, I mean, again, 1800, like Italy, now getting quite out of position. He's trying to do a flank, you can see, on the Egyptian army. But got some King's Own Scottish borderers here that are kind of just in the way. They're kind of denying that flank to happen. It's a very smart move here. Got something in the building here of Britain as well. Austria's the first to cross the border. Oh, this is where all the British cavalry is. Okay. This is all Egypt's cavalry, which is what they've been referred to as now, yes. So, yeah, there's a lot of cavalry here. Austria's now crossed his river crossing. We also got some British infantry here. Got some Gloucestershire foot joining, trying to give that Austrian line a bit more of a sturdiness. Yeah, you can see these guys probably here. This 3-pounder is probably just putting chunks into these French like infantry units in reserve here. Absolute chunks into them. And you can see they're having none of it. This unit here, this Legion Lombardy, is not going to get the pain. Long line of Frenchmen, all fighting for their emperor. Well, actually, at this point, they're combat. You can see just two massive line battles going on right now. I mean, both sides have kind of like exhausted their cavalry or like options. Though Italy is now bringing up some cavalry over here to support. Still have this dragoon unit, which is relatively healthy as well. Seems like the French have most of the, like I said, the French have most of the cavalry left on this side, if not all of it, I believe. The guns here, they've been remanned. It's King's German Legion 6-pounder. They've got a pretty nice angle, just firing down. They're getting shot. Is this? Yeah, this gun emplacement's still getting. Into the campaign, still bringing over more infantry. This is a huge line up on both sides. Both sides have just like endless infantry, it seems. And here we go. Looks like the French are going to send forward their cavalry here. Can they form square? They can. All this infantry here can form square. So I mean, if Britain's paying attention, he'll stop this. Here he goes. He's paying attention. It's a poor charge really from the French, but he's not going after that. He's going to go after the King's Own Scottish borderers who aren't forming square. This unit's like walking into battle, and they kind of call that other one as well. That other one didn't really form square until the Roll Dillons, but it looks like this cavalry here is going to break. It's in a real rough spot. It did not get a great charge, and you can see because of the flanking Austrian fire, I think that's why France is falling back. He doesn't like where he's situated. How does this unit form square? They got just like, do not know. It's the slowest cavalry charge and the slowest square formation I've ever seen. But it doesn't matter because France has been routed, and now we're gonna have to go back to just gunning each other down because that's another cavalry unit kind of gone. May return, don't know, 33, possibly not. Artillery getting very close. 4-pounders here setting up very close to the front line, and they're kind of safe to do this because Britain doesn't have any cavalry. There's two separate guns just set up next to each other. They can happily do this because Britain has no cavalry over here. It's all now set up over here, and Britain's now crossing over here. He's now got his Highlanders. They're now I don't know if they're crossing or they were just set up down here. They might be just because they were set up down here and they're now pushing forward. As you can see, long red lines and blue lines here. Not really much going on. It's kind of waiting for that sort of like catalyst to happen. I'm feeling like it's going to be on the other side. When the Spanish or the Austrians, one of them lose, I feel like, because this seems like a stalemate. These seem like well even, very even sides. Here, doing his bit. I don't know what it's going to take to get through this gun. This poor gun here is looking like gunned down, like literally gunned down. There's only 2 guys manning this gun. Why can't they transfer everything from the other gun? I don't know. I don't know. I can hear cavalry going again. Oh, it's not cavalry, it's infantry. Infantry running for the guns. They might get them as well. Roll Dillon's going in. And they killed this gun. They may kill this other one as well. It just fired at itself and routed itself, so that's impressive. Why didn't France stop this? France had plenty of stuff around that could have just stopped that. Chose not to. What we've got over here, we've got Cameronian foot braking. Seems like the French, having set up first, are able to get some very nasty volleys up into the British lines. The British are returning the favour now.
Our men are running.
It's like, look how close these units are. They cannot miss at this point. And Britain has decided to go back. You see these roll Dillons here. They're pushing forward, but it's allowing this French army here, like the 1800 France, to flank round. It's what he's been wanting to do for ages. Flank round, and you can see now that his King's Own Scottish borders are now in a little bit of trouble. They're going to get fired on like by a lot. Oh my god, look how close the French are getting. Look how close, and this is going to be an execution. Why bayonet charge when you can just gun down this unit? The closer you are as well, the more accurate your unit is. Here we go, I'm waiting for the volley here. It's going to be like brutal. Come on, fire. That's very upsetting. They're not going to get a volley off. There we go. It would have been deadlier if they stood their ground. But yeah, this unit here is going to get focused down as they retreat, as are some of the other ones here. Kind of actually saving some of this line infantry, which is just pretty low on morale. France is now moving up the hill on this side, but I'm hearing cavalry charges of sorts. Oh, here we go. Yeah, cavalry going off. Oh, is this cavalry? Yeah, this is Lancers Gendarme going in here, routing Jaegers and also routing well, just Jaegers and a gun. Where was Austria's cavalry to defend this? I don't know. But they've got some Landwehr coming up now. That's, I guess, great. Where is the cavalry to just stop this? They've not had a massive cavalry fight already, have they? Oh, there is something going on over here.
Our men are running.
Got light dragoons here of Egypt. They're trying to get rid of this 8-pounder, which they've done. And now we've got some Spanish line infantry going in, and they're going to try and just pin these guys down. Don't know whether they can beat them. Got more cavalry appearing here. This is the Lancers Gendarme that just won on their side of the river. Where was the Austrian cav though? It's all the way over there. What happened to it? Chevaliers of the Royal Guard Rotor. I do apologize if we missed this. So Austria's lost most of his cav now. This is quite healthy. Like, these are all cuirassier units. This is actually 2 units. It also looks like Britain lost his Royal Irish Dragoons as well, light dragoons. And we also got cavalry over here, Chasseurs de Cheval. They look like they've rallied. So yeah, it just looks like the Allies are now without cavalry, which is obviously what you kind of want to go for. Austria's now like, I don't know, beelining in this direction straight for this point here. How this light dragoon, by the way, is still holding, I do not know. Actually, it looks like the Spanish might rout first. Spanish infantry is routing first. Oh my gosh, and the Lancers.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
I don't know. Victory's very much in the. Very, very close. You can go either way. Put it like that. Britain's holding this sort of like tree line. It's kind of cool. I wonder if it gives them any sort of like additional cover. Probably not. Got the 92nd Highland Foot here. These guys fighting in Egypt all the way to Waterloo. They see a lot of action. I wonder how many of them actually made it from Egypt all the way to Orly. Probably not many, if any. The line infantry are breaking over the French. 1812, France is suddenly having a hard time, especially since he's got the cavalry left. He could just, like, go for, like, all he has to do is go around the back, which he is doing with this Hussar unit. And, oh no, this is, actually this is Italy, this isn't 1812. He's got this, cavalry battalier here. All he has to do is go in behind and, let the line infantry just gun units down in front of him. And then he just rear charges. Either they have the choice of forming square and then they lose the line battle, or he just gets rear charge. Like that's the risk he now runs. This Britain here. Looks like he is beelining for Wesley though. So he's going to cut the head off a British snake. This is a tiny unit here. Started at 74 down to 22 men. Hardy bunch. Got chasseurs appeed over here. I like their, I don't know, the green plumes they have on their head. A long, long line battle. What's going on over here then? So it looks like Austria is going to start across the river. Looks like he's about to engage. About to engage, and that's going to be Wesley, isn't it? Yeah, Wesley's gone. Wesley has been killed. The cavalry battalion did go for it. Rear charge them, rallying a lot of British infantry as well, and now because the British infantry is now fighting the cavalry, it's going to get shot in the back by French infantry, so it's a lose-lose really. There you go, that one's broken as well. The French cavalry gets out of there pretty much alive. And now there are holes starting to appear in the British line, and they are actually starting to lose morale as well. Now France needs to start moving its cavalry forward. Like, now is the time to take advantage. They have the numbers in cavalry and probably in infantry now. What are you shouting about charging for? American rifles. There's no need for you to charge. Over here you can see the Spanish now engaging. Look over here. This is like French. I think this is like French infantry serving the Spanish army. I don't know. It says Francais. Francais. I don't know. I can't imagine there were many that like many Spanish that served the French. These guys they're all charging forward. They're firing canister at the Austrians. The Austrians. This is like murder for the Austrians. These guns here are just firing canister point blank range, routing the Austrians. Not quite point blank range, but it's good in there. Austria is like decided that there's just no choice but to charge forward. But Austria is kind of like HRE, has pretty damn terrible morale. Yeah, oh my gosh, look at that unit there. It's getting absolutely focused on. Oh my gosh, yeah. Brutal. And then they've got Chasseur Cheval coming in, they're just going to attack the flanks. Probably do a lot of damage because these units can't form square because Austria is just incapable. Capable of forming square, and there you go, they are breaking. That was a terrible push really by Austria, should not have done that. What unit is this? It's more like these, I keep looking over and seeing like the officer, or like the, I don't know, it's like the driver with like the bear skin. Here we go, we got some Chasseur Cheval coming in here as well, going in after the German infantry that Austria's got. And these guys again can't form square. They need to be careful because they're just shooting their own men in the back here. I don't know what they're doing over here. They might as well push forward. They are actually sort of beating the Spanish. Only sort of though. More Austrians appearing here. Landwehr and some line infantry. They're probably, I don't know, it's a close thing. Britain's on the retreat over here, like the Egyptian Britain is. To be fair, as is the Peninsula one, because of all this cavalry, like this has been causing havoc in behind the enemy lines. They're having to retreat. It looks like they're retreating on this house here. What's going on here? What are you doing here, Lincolnshire foot? Turn and face the enemy. I mean, you're definitely kind of getting caught out of position here. Who's this? I don't know how the hell you pronounce his name, but that's how it's been pronounced. We've got more British infantry over here. We've got some Maltese pioneers. This is the Gloucestershire unit that was left over here. Seems like, oh, look how close Austria and Spain are getting. Neither side can miss. I mean, that's if Austria starts to retaliate. Got some grenadiers over there, I can see. You gonna fire Austria? Even these Hungarians actually can't even form a square. I would have thought that the Hungarians could form a square because they're a grenadier unit, but apparently not. I can hear more cavalry going flying in. The Chasseur Cheval going in, trying to take out these German infantry. Don't think they're going to manage that though. They look like they're going to lose that one. The Spanish cav has been detrimental. Oh, Austria's got some cav back. It's one of these cuirassiers. They might be able to beat that now. They may be able to turn it around a little bit. I don't know. It's going to be hard to tell. If they can beat this like guard unit of like lancers here, which is just picking off Austrian units. They're just back here doing their own thing. Poor Austrians. I mean, yeah, if the cuirassiers can beat that, they could then go across here, take the guns, which is a small consolation. But right now, Spanish armies are just destroying Austria right now. As I said, like it was a fairly even match between the French and the British, and it certainly looks like the French are going to win it now. But as soon as like a bit of cavalry got involved, like the cavalry was the reason. Oh my gosh, there's actually a lot of British left. It seems like the cavalry were going to be the reason for the change in the battle. Like the two lines are just going to stand there forever and just shoot each other, and probably just like in a war of attrition. But it seems like France is slowly taking the battlefield. Why aren't they just engaging this unit in melee? I don't know. Line of British over here, hidden again in the like the forest. You can't even see them. They are down there. The French firing in, and we got some more like Gloucestershire units here. They're probably firing to the flanks. You probably want to move forward a little bit, maybe like get an angle. I don't know. Austria's given up here. I mean, Britain might want to follow suit and join, or like get these units to link up with his line here. Austria, it seems like he's making a little bit of an advance, but I still feel like Spain's got this. I don't know. Austria's infantry just kind of sucks. These grenadiers here, especially, or these grenadiers, yeah, these are the grenadiers. They are not the greatest. And that cuirassier unit broke like instantly. What? It had 60+ men in it. Royal Guard. That guard unit is just really, really strong. It would seem. That's unfortunate. I really hope that the cuirassier was going to be able to change the, well, change Austria's fortunes. Really, got some more cavalry here. I can hear melee going on, but I'm not quite sure where. Oh, it's probably over here. Yeah, cavalry in here. We've got the hussars. And these are dragoons, not hussars. My bad. And yeah, they look like they just routed some Hindustan foot. North Lincolnshire foot here, holding the line, holding the flank. Thing is, they have to, like I said, they either have to stay in square and protect the flank, or they come out of square and they get charged basically, because either way they're getting gunned down by French. What have we got in here? We've got the Holy Boys and we've got the Lily Whites. Two more infantry units in there. Nothing special. We've got Cameron and the Highlanders here though. These guys need to start firing. They're literally being flanked by some French. Look at their flanks protected by the guys in the house. Gonna fire Highlanders or not? Maybe not. Here you go. Looks like Austria's push forward has kind of been stopped in its tracks. And now being forced back. Oh yeah, look. I mean, Spain tried like a bayonet charge. Not end well. Bayonet charges are very risky. They either go one way or another. I also don't know if like Spain stopped just to allow his like stop firing to allow his troops to like bayonet charge. I have no idea. Looks like he's looks like Austria's falling back. Going to try and rejoin his full army, which is not a bad idea. That guard unit of cav still alive. It is 21 men. And then if we go over here, you can see Britain. Why is Britain just leaving this Gloucester unit here just to like stand and die? Get it back. You've got to try and preserve, try and annoy the French as much as possible. It's what we're known for as the British. Annoying the French. This Cameron Highland, it still doesn't look like it's fired. Seems like no one's really wanting to fire. Maybe everyone's running out of ammo. I doubt it though. It's not been like the longest musket fight in the world. What we got going in? Line infantry and more line infantry. Seems like no, like 1812 especially, did not bring any grenadiers of the line. Obviously very upsetting because I love seeing the grenadiers of the line in action. But they're very handy for taking buildings. And there you go. This Gloucestershire foot getting surrounded by line infantry from the Italian campaign, doing a good job here. Got the cavalry of Battalier going in. They're going after North Lincolnshire infantry, or just infantry, British infantry. Austria is now trying to push forward again as well, and we got someone's general's dead. Whose general just died? Oh, no, Coote's dead. No. So Egypt's army is now without a general, and imagine that's going to do a lot of damage to its morale. I don't know. Egypt's army, I think, is over here though, more if anything. Yeah. They're already pretty short on morale. Yeah, they're basically gone. Austria is kind of like the main allied force left, surprisingly. He's actually starting to turn it around against Spain. He's routed another 2 light units over here. This, what's this? Just another like German infantry. Okay. Spain, why are you in like columns like this? I don't know. Unless you're planning to just march straight towards the Austrians and just die, I would advise forming some sort of line or column. The artillery here doing their bit. I like how they fire into the ground like a little bit in front of them and then it rebounds up and like hits the infantry. Like that's got to take some skill. You try and trick shots in a battlefield, just aim straight at them. Why wouldn't you just do that? A Lombard Legion here, they're doing their bit. I like how this unit doesn't like... They don't always hold their gun the same way. They're basically like militia in a way. I guess they are. I mean, they got the name Legion, so it only makes them sound really elite. But maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. They routed the Maltese Pioneers, though. I'm not surprised, because the army is... the Egyptian army is almost gone. They've lost the building here, the Peninsular Army. Don't know whether they're going to try and send... Yeah, it looks like they're going to send some infantry back in. Just getting gunned down as they go in. Yeah, they broke as they just tried to go into the building. So it looks like the Peninsular Army is almost gone as well. Doesn't help that this cavalry is just lingering in behind. Looks like Britain is entirely gone. It's now just down to Austria. Britain has got like this one Egyptian campaign unit left. Just getting gunned down currently. Form up, boys. Give them a volley for king and country. And then we run back to Blighty. Or not, just charge in. That as well. I don't know why everyone's gone silent, but there you go. Oh, there we go. All of a sudden the musket noises return as they get gunned down. Brutal. France are sending troops across to sort of support Austria. What are these? Miguelettes? They're just like militia. I don't know. They look like they're just militia. Miguelettes. Miguelettes? I don't know, but... An interesting unit, put it like that. What have we got over here? This goddamn cavalry, this guard cavalry has survived for so long. Interesting to see how many kills it got. It's going to break now, I think. Surely it breaks. I don't know. Apparently it's winning slightly. Its morale would say otherwise. Please tell me you're gonna break this cavalry, Austria. This cavalry's done too much damage. It's done war crimes at this point to your army. It is like single-handedly probably taking your army out. Yep, it broke finally, but they're now gonna fire in some volleys, and there you go. Yeah, the French arrive and just fire in some volleys and rout the Austrians as well. Fair enough. And it looks like Austria's just gone for a suicide charge onto these Miguelettes here, and it's gonna chain her out. And it looks like. There's still some Austrians here. Oh yeah, Austrians have still got a decent amount here. But it looks like, again, they're just going to run. It looks like they're kind of like going for the suicide charge. Their British allies are gone. And in go in goes the infantry. You get just like canister going off, knocking over these units, poor units. We've got German grenadiers, so they can form square. It's like one of the only units I've seen that can form square for Austria. Oh my gosh, they're just blobbing on one unit. I guess they have to. It was Austria. Austria's just got sucky morale. We've just got this 9-pounder here, that's just, or 8-pounder here, that's just putting chunks into the side of this Austrian formation. That one missed. Probably a good thing it did. It would have hit a lot of Spanish troops. And well, what's left then? So we've got like, got some British infantry over here that's like rallied, and we've got some. I don't know what's in here. Oh, this is the British infantry I'm talking about. Might be. There's a couple of things lingering around. Oh, there's someone here. Oh, the Maltese Pioneers are back. Excellent. Always missed them. And then what's over here? Oh, this is just all the Austrians. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, there's a few British units and a few, like, there's a couple more of Austrians here lingering about. Hopefully, if they find the Austrian general, they can kill him and just chain out the entire blooming army. Jourdan's here. We've got, he's doing his bit. There we go. That entire Austrian force is routed, and I'm now just going to fast forward, I think, because we're just really waiting on the French to just chase down these last few units. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this battle. It certainly was an interesting one. I wouldn't have said the most high, high intensity one, but it was certainly fun to watch. Interesting to see like the long line battle for so long just last between Britain and France. Was certainly, yeah, it definitely required cavalry to undo that British defense in the end. British put up a good fight, and then yeah, Austria unfortunately over here just kind of sucks. I mean, Austria should have just played the defensive, and like force Spain to come across the river, because they had a really nice position. They were like harassing the French, supporting their British ally. But as you can see here, they're now getting gunned down. Yeah, but this is what happens when Austria moves forward. They just kind of get gunned down, and yeah, it's just not a good way to go, really, is it? We've got the Royal Welsh Fusiliers here. They're coming forward. I think they're going to break pretty soon as well. They'll march forward. They've got no general. So yeah, it's the Egypt one. I mean, I think both have no general at this point. Yeah, Wesley died. He got assassinated. They're going to form square. Why would you form square? Why would you form square, sir? It was probably the worst choice of the options. I mean, Austria's going for the charge. It's equally a pretty poor choice. Should just form line and just like put a volley into them. Kill a few more Frenchies. What's back over here? We've got John Moore's Converged Grenadiers. Alright, so they did have some Grenadiers. Just Converged Grenadier. This is Egypt's army. So yeah, they had some sort of stuff. Looks like the French is running down stuff over there. Austria's got stuff rallying, which is annoying. Yeah, fine, those guys are rallied. Just rout all these Austrians, please. They just need to go. Just go. What's over here? I don't know. Jourdan, wherever he is. Oh, that's Karl von. Yeah, okay, that's just the general for Austria gone. And then we're just waiting on these units, I think, to break. And also, I think also there's one.
Killed their general,
yeah, there you go.
now
That's the Austrian
break.
general's gone. There's also a unit up here. Some Cumberland foot that just need killing. I imagine this cavalry battalion, and yeah, the dragoons are definitely going to just be able to rout these guys. Unless they form square and just be annoying. Which they're probably going to do. No, they're going to just stand their ground and just fire a volley. Like honourable men. They know that they've lost. Good. And there we go. I think that's everything now on the map gone. Unless there's hidden stuff. But there you go. A victory for the French forces there. So yeah, this one was sent in by Johnny Le Buffoon, who was playing as the 1800 France army. And he was joined by Buzzard and Sniper Smith UK, who were... Buzzard was playing as 1812, and then we have Sniper Smith playing as Spain. Spain actually getting the most kills, getting 1600. I imagine most of those kills came from that one like Guards Lancer unit, just insane. But yeah, then they were facing Elon Musket, who was playing as Austria. Bong Rip Every Replay, who was playing as, I believe, the Egypt, Egypt Britain. And then we also got Falk number 2, who was playing as Peninsula Britain. Peninsula Britain did very, very well, actually outscoring both the French armies in kills. So they did very, very well. Shame about Austria only getting 600, but I mean that's pretty good for Austria, to be fair. I mean, look at the size of their army, like what they actually give, like to the battle. They only produce like a fifth of the kills that they of like the men they mobilize. It's kind of sad to see. But yeah, we'll quickly have a look at some of the unit stats. We've got like this cavalry battalion here doing quite well, getting 168. Chasseurs getting 145. But there you go. There are the kills if you want to have a look. And yeah, that is the end of the battle. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. Don't forget to join the Discord as well if you want to get involved in some NTW3 action. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.